Breaking news out of the NBA, where Grizzlies superstar Ja Morant is doubtful to play again this postseason. That's due to the bone bruise in his right knee. Morant left Saturday's loss to the Warriors in Game 3 with knee soreness and didn't play at all in Game 4 when the Warriors grabbed that 3-1 series lead late in the game. The Warriors will also try to close things out on Wednesday night in Memphis in Game 5. Morant did lead the Grizzlies with 27.4 points per game in the regular season. He was named the league's most improved player. The team says he is expected to make a full recovery. CBS NBA insider Bill Reiter joining us with reaction. Bill, we've seen plenty of a sample size of what the Grizzlies look like without Ja Morant. We'll get to that in a bit here, but reaction to the news that it's likely shut down for the season.
Yeah, not surprised. There was certainly some pessimism, Joe, in talking to folks around the NBA when the news came down. When he left that game, and we were all left to wonder what this was going to mean over the course of the postseason. But it's still obviously something that's an absolute downer for NBA fans, for that organization, for Ja Morant. I'm not sure if they would have beaten the Golden State Warriors if he was healthy, but I think they could have beaten the Golden State Warriors if they were healthy. And this news obviously indicates whatever the future for Ja Morant and the Grizz, and it's probably bright, is down the road and almost certainly not this season.
You know, Bill, we've seen superstars in the past who play this explosive brand of basketball go through some of what Ja's going through now. Do you think there's any conversations this offseason about style of play, or is this a one-off and unfortunate timing for the Grizzlies and their fan base?
I think there's definitely a worried's probably the wrong term. There's a conversation, no doubt, within that Memphis organization. In fact, I can tell you, just talking to folks around the NBA, it's begun about what are the things that they can do to best protect Ja Morant. But in the end, Joe, this is a guy who is explosive. That is the way that he plays. He is not a remarkable shooter. He certainly worked on his three-point shooting, and he can shoot the basketball. But his ability to be the best athlete on the floor, to attack the rim, to play above the rim, that athleticism is a huge part of what he does. And I hate to even reference this comparison because it didn't end well, but it's almost like asking Derrick Rose pre-injuries to change his game. That wasn't going to work. And the hope then is that Ja Morant's able to stay healthy, that he can be conditioned, he can have better luck in terms of his health than Derrick Rose, because they both have the same kind of ceiling. Ja Morant is a Hall of Fame level talent, and the hope is obviously that he remains healthy.
Yeah, Ja moving forward, I mean, he has punctuated many moments already in this postseason. We're looking forward to seeing him again whenever that may be. But rolling this thing on to Game 5 here, we got another look of postseason Grizzlies without Ja this time in Game 4. They held the lead in Golden State, that is by the Bay, until the final 47 seconds of the game. How do they win? How do they extend this series coming up?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, what an opportunity that was for them. This is a team that was 20-5 in the regular season without Ja Morant. That is a giant sample size. That is a third of a season. It tells you that they're good enough. But I think what you saw, I think the answer to the question, Joe, is that the way that they're able to win this series going forward is to go back in time and win that Game 4. It's 2-2, no Ja Morant. You win that game. If we are in that reality, maybe there's a situation where Memphis is imbued with enough confidence they can go out and be the team they were over those 25 games without Morant in the regular season. But that's not where they are. They're in a huge hole against a Golden State Warriors team that started the game 2 of 20 from the three-point line, didn't protect the basketball. Let's be honest, the Warriors were lackadaisical and didn't take the game as seriously as they should have, and still found a way to win that game. So I know we've seen 3-1 comebacks in the past. The Warriors have collapsed in a 3-1 series lead in the finals, but a guy named LeBron James was on the other side of the equation. I think as good as Memphis is, maybe even great, even without Ja Morant, I think we saw they just don't have and didn't have the experience and the mettle to win this series in those close moments in the fourth quarter. Without Ja, having failed to do that in Game 4, I think it's very unlikely they find a way to win 3 in a row.
Yeah, this news, no doubt a gut punch for the Grizzlies, both on court and in that locker room. Here's a look at what they've looked like without their star this season. Simply spectacular during the regular season, 20-2, but last 4 tries without him have not gone swimmingly, and they'll have to do it against a waning dynasty in Golden State, but in their own barn. That's coming up on Wednesday.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.